Alrighty, part 21 of Umineko When They Cry. The last time I left off to where after I solved through the mystery bullshit that is playing on Burn Castle's end. Well, Angie witnessed everything to where apparently, surprise, surprise, Battler turned out evil with Rudolph and Kiri as mostly as the part of the truth in the way to where but all of a sudden unexpectedly that was the thing, right? When Erica and Eva Beatrici showed up, those two, I'm always getting this feeling those two are going to be part of Angie's allies in the way, to where it's their job to combat against their opposition of in terms of you know fantasy like stuff. It's hard to ramble on and so forth. Anyway, let's get on to reading. Buchin, or I forget how you pronounce it. Buchin. No other word could do that sound justice. After sucking in all of those goats, the spiderweb ball vanished into thin air with a squelch. After that, there wasn't even a trace left. The dark rose garden lay there without any sound but that of the falling rain. Ayo sucking. Hell yeah. There's a lot of see, this is the funny thing, like there's this whole joke of like, oh, does Umineko have porn? And I'm like, okay, here's the thing though. It is like it's the number one longest visual novel, but there's a lot of kinky stuff. So there's a lot of wording like these, like sucking and you know, a lot of the more there are episodes on there that there's some they kind of got some kinky shit in as part of the joke. Eva drifted down from the sky.
おばさんはいつだってエンジェちゃんの味方よ。あなたの家族の悪口を言う人なんか許さないんだから。エヴァおばさん。
I knew I should be grateful, and yet it really wasn't easy for me to believe that Aunt Eva was my ally. Eva realized that too.
いいの。感謝されたくてしてるんじゃない。でも、私はいつだってあなたの味方よ。じゃあね。
She giggled, spun around, and vanished. But you're Eva, though. I thought you're supposed to be on Angie's side. The fuck is this? Now that she had already left, I started to regret not saying even a thank you. So, I figured I should at least thank the other person who had saved me.
助けてくれてありがとう。あなたはどなたですか？
I already knew her name. What I was really asking was why she had saved me.
私は探偵フルドエリカ。そして同時に魔女でもあります。
Yes, you're the witch of truth. I get it.
魔女？
A witch? But you have human features. What do you mean by this?
真実の魔女。一なる真実を追求するものです。そしてそれはあなたのことでもありますね。
Those 2 days, October 4th and 5th, 1986. I've been so desperate to know what happened that I took a step off the roof of that skyscraper, drifted through several witch games and fragment worlds, and abandoned myself to this long journey with no rewards. All I want is to know what happened that day. All I want is the single truth of that day.
それを求めるのが真実の魔女です。だからあなたは私と同じなんです。だから助けに来ました。
私は知りたいの。一体あの日に何があったの？誰も教えてくれない。誰にもわからない。でも確かにあの日に何かがあったの。私はそれを知るためなら何だって投げ出せる。それだけが私が命を捨てても知りたい唯一のことなの。だから教えて。あなたは知っているの？一体この島で何があったの？
Oh, so you're gonna Roblox yourself just to see what everything's all about, right? That's some dedication.
真実の魔女にとって真実は与えられるものですか？私がこれが真実だとあなたに押し付けたなら、あなたはそれを鵜呑みにする気ですか？
それは違う。
バトラさんはあなたに今日何を見せてくれましたか？
Yeah, what did your older brother show you this time? Yeah, I wonder. Today, Oni-chan showed me a bizarre Halloween party. It may have been heartwarming and a lot of fun, but it definitely wasn't the truth.
バトラさんはそれを真実だと言ってあなたに見せてくれたのではないのですか？
違う。あんなの真実じゃない。
時に他人は真実だと称して私たちを惑わします。しかし真実の魔女はそれに惑わされることなく一なる真実を追求しなければならないのです。だからあなたはバトラさんの押し付ける偽りの真実などに納得できない。
Yeah, don't accept, things as face value. That everything is just opinion no matter what. Oh, brother.
本当の一なる真実を求めてやまないのです。
Yeah, you see your whole entire Ushiromiya rich family as of now? That is all. Can't just accept that at face value. Oni-chan is trying to confuse me. I felt that this whole time. Even though he knows everything about what happened that day, he won't tell me anything at all. How is he any different from Aunt Eva, who mocked me and refused to tell me anything, even until the very moment of her death? Why won't Oni-chan tell me?
どうして？
You're not gonna say anything?
どうして教えてくれないの？
The dam inside my heart burst.
どうしてお兄ちゃんは私に本当のことを教えてくれないの？どうして？どうして？私だけ知らない。私だけ誰も教えてくれない。教えてよ。あの日に何があったのか教えてよ、お兄ちゃん。お兄ちゃん。
I cried out at the rainy night sky. Hot tears poured from my eyes, but they were covered by the cold rain that beat against me. Wow, that's one hell of a wording there, bro. So that's Monka TOS, bro. So no one other than me would know that they were tears. No one would know my pain and sadness. I'm always the only one alone. all alone.
教えてよ、誰か。あの日に何があったのか、私に教えて。
誰にも教えられません。真実は自分で手にしなければならないからです。
真実はどこにあるの？どうやったら至れるの？みんなが隠す、教えてくれない？私の手で自ら至るから。お願いだから、真実がどこに隠されているのかだけでも教えて。
いいわ、教えてあげてもいい。
Damn, Burn Castle actually showing up at a time like this. As that voice rang out, the world bent and swirled. After blinking several times, I realized that the world had become a sea of stars. No, that's not quite right. There are stars up there in the sky, but those lights below me aren't stars. There are lights from building windows, street lights, car lights. I was floating in the dark sky over a city lined with skyscrapers.
あなたに真実を教えることはできない。でもどうやったら真実に至ることができるのか、その道を指し示してあげることはできるわ。
Oh wow, you're gonna show me the way? You think Nasu said something about the VNs needs some horny sussy stuff to even sell? That is true. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, usually like people outside of like, you know, VNs in general to be like, oh, VNs is just, oh god. It reminds me of that one guy who goes by Vosh. Like, you know, Vosh, the horse fucker dude, who said like, you know, and you know, he is more or less correct to where he says like, well, visual novels is just click through to get see the porn, but it's like there's a lot of like VNs within the vndb.com website to where like, you know, it's debatable within that sort of statement. Short stacks goblin equals law. Yeah, that guy. You love Vosh? Well, he is pretty funny at times, but like, I seen him. He's my force porn lover. Oh shit. Crazy. He can be pretty funny at times, but at the same time, it's like Tacoma wept for there were no more girls being. See, that's the weird. This is weird, right? I never understood the whole Tacoma wept joke. I think Tacoma, unless it's referred to like the joke that refers to like the northwest of, which is like the state of Washington, which is like the city. But other than that, bro, it's like maybe he does live there. That's the scary part about it. Oh shit, it's older Angie this time. Various bad memories are jumping out at me from the back of my mind. He lives at Tacoma. That's the whole joke. Oh, yeah. It's kind of scary to think about it, realizing that Vosh lives in the same U.S. state as me. But it's like, you know, what is he gonna do, right? Like people. That's the thing, right? I don't know what Vosh does like off stream. He could be a nice guy, you know, in like real life for all I care, but hey man, we all sometimes jerk off to horse cock, but never have your porn never have your porn on your fucking streaming computer, holy shit. Well, that's the thing, right? Vosh is like one of these has a huge like one of those people with a huge following on the internet. Like he has the money. This guy gets like shitloads of donos on while stream every time he streams. He can afford like dude, like get a fucking a burner phone. Like get a burner phone, get a fucking a shitty iPad, a shitty tablet. Yeah, exactly. Afford another computer. Just have like a shitty computer just to put your shit to like jerk off to. Like I don't know why it's so difficult for this guy. It's it is astonishingly funny how people with a lot of money on hand would make like similar mistakes like these. That's right. I was chained in place in that strange theater and forced to watch a repulsive fragment where mom and dad committed murder.
あれを真実だとは言ってないわ。
でもあんたはあれが真実だと赤で。
あんたが大声で遮ったから続きが書き消えただけよ。これは全て真実とは限らないと続けようとしたのよ。
あんたはどこまで私をもてあそぶ気なのよ。
それは謝るわ。
Only VN you love is time on it. Yeah, I do know there is like a visual novel of it. I think I've watched the hentai episodes of these before. Also, the only one I've watched was the yeah, it was hentai episodes of Time on in Asagi. That was the one I've watched.
でも試したかったの。
何をよ。
That's the thing I liked about when I heard about the or discovered time and it is like the tight suit, the bodysuit, battle suit fetish. So
あなたがどのようなものであれ真実を受け止める覚悟があるのかどうかを。
look, man, I've always seen the thing like when it comes to like, you know, action and mecha related. There's always the thing of plug suits. So
真実は時として期待を裏切るの。あるいは最も望まない形を取ることもある。
the truth can betray you sometimes. Damn. Oh yeah, right. The whole like the truth will fucking hurt. Yeah, that's
あなたに見せたあのかけらはおそらくあなたにとっては想像しうる限りの一番最悪なかけらでしょうね。でもそれに耐えてでも真実を求める力と勇気がなければあなたには真実に近づく資格はないの。
I have no comeback. Finding the truth is my goal. I just want to know what happened on that island on that day. They're still going strong. They've added Fudas and traps getting railed. Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised it's still getting the relevance. Finding the truth is my goal. I just want to know what happened on that island that day. I don't like to think that I only want to hear what I want to hear. Am I really prepared to face the bloody, unbearable truth that probably awaits me? If I find the truth, it'll mean having to look straight at my... Oh my god, why did I skip? This mouse is so fucking sensitive, dude. Fucking hell. If I find the truth, it'll mean having to look straight at my family's tragic final moments and accepting them as they are. FGO at best hints at traps, for example. True. I do love the good old femboy stuff. And if I do accept that, it means abandoning my faint hope for a convenient miracle. The idea that one of them might have survived somehow, and might return even though 12 years have passed. I know a miracle like that would be completely ridiculous, but if I'm honest with myself, I have to admit that I've been comforted by that comforted by that faint hope these past 12 years. Well, that's the thing, right? But I've seen like breasts hanging out, and people would, question it. But it's like, okay, if that can do that, then we need to see, we need to see some femboy moments right there. Like, and there is not enough people, Well, that's the thing, right? You can't really change people's minds, but I'm probably one of the few, probably the one and the only few that that can embrace both. The femboy bulge. Yeah. I want to know the truth, but I want one of them to come back. Those two wishes contradict each other. By learning the truth, I'll be forced to accept that no one's coming home.
真実はいつだって残酷よ。
Yeah, no shit. Fats is always cruel.
時にそれは自分の希望を刈り取りさえする。
Oh no. It's bringing back to the fucking whole like truth is always cruel. Are you really is this really referring? It kind of reminds me of the whole fats don't care about your feelings fucking thing. Yes, you guessed it. Umineko is political. At times, it can even cut down your hopes.
多くの場合、人間は真実を得ることに対する対価に気づいていない。私はあなたにその覚悟があるのかどうか問いかけただけ。
I must choose between my two contradicting wishes. Did Ben Shabibo copy this game? I wish. I mean, there was that one Umineko meme that was made with that decided to put like Ben Shapiro in there. I must choose between my two contradicting wishes. Will I find the truth and abandon my optimistic hopes for my family's return? Or will I give up on the truth and keep waiting for the family that will never really return for all eternity? Will I freeze up and let myself be fooled by the childish illusion my brother made for me? The childish illusions. Your brother was giving you childish illusions just to steer away from the toxic rich family relationships.
聞かせて、エンジェ。あなたに真実を知ろうとする覚悟は本当にあるの？あるわ。その決意は揺るがない。
揺るがないわ。
After hearing my immediate reply, Berncastle stared at me. Are those expressionless eyes of hers measuring my resolve? Now that my brother is covering up the truth even after becoming Game Master, the only thing I can rely on in my search for the truth is the path that Berncastle could show me.
あなたの瞳の奥に真実を追い求める者の輝きを見たわ。
教えてくれるの？私に真実に至る道を。
ええ、あなたを導いてあげる。忘れたの、エンジェ。だって私はあなたの後見人でしょ。
Yeah, about that. How long has it been since I last heard Berncastle use that word? Yes, I haven't heard it since the very beginning when I met her in this future world and became a witch with her as my guardian. That's when I became the Beatrice of 1998, the one who could defeat the Beatrice of 1986.
あなたは1998年のベアトリーチェ、エンジェ・ベアトリーチェ。私が後見人となってあなたを魔女と認めた。
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy though, that still. She became Angie Beatrice the year after I was born. The fuck is this?
でもあなたはベアトと同じ無限の魔女ではないわ。
真実の魔女。
そう、エリカと同じ。あなたは一なる真実を求め、いかなるまやかしにも騙されることはない真実の魔女なのよ。
You're like, does Angie really share similar behaviors like Erica? I'm not really sure. I mean, I've seen episode 6 to where I kind of, it's maybe. Makes me want to go back and reread episode 6, but at the same time, but
真実の魔女エンジェ・ベアトリーチェには一なる真実にたどり着く力があるのね。
あるわ。でもあなたにはその力をこれまで使うことはできなかった。どうしてかわかる？
今ならわかるわ。私は真実を求めながら、その一方で真実を知ることを無意識に拒んでいた。
yeah, you come this close and then unconsciously fucked it up.
そう。あなたは真実を求めながらも同時に真実を知ることで家族が帰ってくるかもしれないという奇跡が失われることを無意識に恐れた。だから一なる真実に手を伸ばす資格がなかった。
言われるままだわ。私には甘えがあったことを認めなくちゃならない。
You were a naive child. I must admit it. My entire family is dead. Now that I've acknowledged it, I must expose why they died and who was behind it.
ありがとう。あの薄暗い劇場で見せられたかけらは、そんな私の目を覚ましてくれるものだったのね。
That was a fucked up fragment too, though. Jesus. Yeah, that fragment did make me feel a bit salty, though. Not gonna lie. Oh wait, that just means I resisted learning the truth. Uh oh.
あ あなたが本当の意味で真実の魔女となってくれるのを待つために随分と多くのゲームを重ねることになったわね。でもその全てに意味があったと思う。この最後の最後のゲームであなたは真実の魔女に至れたのだから。
Are you sure?
教えて。あの日あの島で何があったの？それを直接教えろなんて言わないわ。だから指し示して。私は何をすれば真実に至ることができるの？
ここは少し涼しすぎるわ。場所を移しましょう。
どこへ？
マシな紅茶が飲める場所へよ。
Okay. Okay, well, I'll be right back. I need to get my coffee. So, I just woke up a few hours ago. So, all right. I don't have the. That was the weird part. I don't have the BRB screen anymore. So, you're about to hear dead silence for like a few minutes. So, hold on. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's continue. So while, Angie and Burncastle, we're gonna have the conversation elsewhere. Conversation. Oh boy. A massive applause filled the hall. It was an applause in honor of a good fight. An applause in honor of Burncastle.
そしてベルンカステル教のゲームもまた素晴らしいものであったぞ。
みんなにも彼女のゲーム版を公開するので、ぜひ挑戦してみてほしい。
I've revealed the game board. Oh shit.
かなりの力作だぜ。
結局は解かれてしまったけれどね。
誰にも解けないゲームなんてゲームじゃないわ。
That's for damn sure.
肝心なのは面白かったかどうかよ。
面白かったぞ。そこはわらわも保証する。
俺もだ。最初はこんなの解けるわけがないって思ったが、一つずつ有効になる紫発言を使い容疑者を絞っていくあたりはパズル的な面白さがあったぜ。
さあみんな集まれ集まれ。
ベルンカステル教の推理ゲームってどんなのかしら？
それはやってみてのお楽しみ。
True. Objects. What am I saying? Objects resembling chessboards were set out on several tables. Crowds gathered around each, looking down with interest.
ほうほう。これは論理パズルのようだね。
なかなかの正統派ではありませんか。
これが魔女のゲームってものなんだね。
はあ、こうやって見るとただのゲームなんだよな。
It's just a game.
でもこれコマにとってはとんでもない大事件なんだぜ。
それもそうですな。
せっかくのベルンカステル教の手土産です。
It would not do to waste such a rare gift.
楽しませていただきましょう。 しかしこれは難解ですね。本当に解けるようにできているのかどうかさえ怪しくないですか？
解けるようにできていることをまず信じろ。問題は解けるように出されていると出題者を信頼して初めて思考の戦いは始まる。
その点は俺たちも保証するぜ。さあさあ、ぜひ挑戦してみてくれ。
With Badler's encouragement, discussions over Berncastle's mystery game began at each table. The mix of humans and illusions and heated debate was truly a sight to behold. Damn, bro. Beato and Berncastle sat in a chair far off from the discussions.
お茶にご希
Heated
望はございます
debate.
わらわには何か落ち着く紅茶が良い。それをミルクティーにしてくれぬか？
かしこまりました。ベルンカステル卿は何かご希望はございますか？
So when is the anal sex happening? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, man. This is the very last episode, so who knows? But I could have sworn that episode 2 had that one weird kinky thing that somewhat happened. But so far, like 8 episodes in, there were no anal sex. So we're like halfway done.
紅茶に梅干しを沈めてちょうだい。まずい紅茶を飲みやすくするコツよ。
Terrible tea drinkable? What the hell? Wait a minute. Something tells me I feel like I'm like the only one that prefers to drink tea like alone as is. I don't add stuff to my tea. The fuck?
そうへそを曲げるなというのだ。そなたのゲームは実に面白かったと称えているというのに。
What about boba tea? Boba tea is great. Boba tea is at least an exception because I can at least enjoy it while I had this tiny little dot, those big dots that taste like eating gummies. I mean, it's still a different. It's like it's still like a beverage than just. So that was making me want to have boba tea. The fuck. The SMH, man. Beata, who had emerged victorious in the game Berncastle had put all her heart into, was in extremely high spirits.
別にへそを曲げてなんかいないわよ。私はもともとこういう顔よ。
Your face just looks this way? Well, why am I not surprised?
そんな表情の中にベルンなりの温かみを見出せた時にね、私は真っ暗闇の雪山の頂上で美しい星を見つけたような気持ちになるのよ。
悪かったわね。顔がいつも万年雪で。
やれやれ。ベルンカステル卿を称えることは難しい。
Sorry for eternally frosty face. Yeah, man. Burncastle. When I think of eternally frosty face, it reminds me of the few of my former friends in the past. Frosty face. That's a one way to describe it.
なんと褒めても嫌味と受け取られてしまうぞ。
大丈夫よ。後でしみじみと噛みしめるタイプだから。
Yeah, doesn't Burncastle usually like gloats about it on certain occasions?
ほうほう、ベッドの中で枕を抱きながら噛みしめるタイプか。
Oh my.
そうそう、そんな感じそんな感じ。
Beato and Lambda Delta giggled together. Burncastle shrugged and looked away.
でもよ、よくひねった面白いゲームだったぜ。
そう？ありがとう。
解けないようにも作れるのに、お前はちゃんと解けるように作ったもんな。それはゲームを楽しもうというフェア精神がなければできないことだ。
私は絶対に勝てるゲームが好きよ。勝てないかもしれないゲームなんてめんどくさい。
今度は講師を逆にしてゲームをしたいな。俺が出題して、それにあんたが挑戦する。あんたが俺に勝つゲームだ。
No words.
もちろん、これまでのベアトとの戦いで培ったノウハウの全てをつぎ込んだ超難解なゲームにするぜ。俺が2連勝しちまうくらいのつもりのな。
Man, the look on Burncastle's face, she feels so disinterested while Balor's is, being all happy about it.
あんたもベアトも、あんたたちってつくづく面白い考え方ね。
何がだ？
ゲームは勝敗を決するための手段でしょ。そしてそれを仕掛けるからには至上目的は自分の勝利のはずなのに、自分が負けるかもしれないゲームをどうしてわざわざ仕掛けるの？
If you're saying if the whole definition of a game is just where it decides who wins or who loses, then I feel like all the past episodes with this visual novels just it excludes like the quote unquote fun in the game.
絶対に勝てるゲームなんてつまらないだろ。そんなのゲームじゃない。勝つか負けるか、そのフェアなやりとりが面白いんじゃないか。ゲームってのは戦いじゃない、コミュニケーションなんだ。その過程を楽しむ。勝敗という結果はまあおまけみたいなもんさ。
やっとベアトたちと私の考えの何が違うのかはっきりと理解できたわ。
違いって？
あんたたちにはコミュニケーション、私にはそうでないということよ。
お前ずいぶん殺伐とした世界に生きてるんだな。
あんただって ベアとのゲームを理解するまではそうだったはずよ。永遠のゲームは永遠の拷問。その苦しみをあんたはもうきれいさっぱり忘れてしまったというの？
Eternal game equals eternal torture. I don't know about that.
確かにそう思った日もあった。しかしもう決着はついた。そうなれば過去のことはぐちぐち言わない。ノーサイドってやつだ。
そこに私とあんたの致命的な違いがある気がするわ。あんたにとっての永遠の拷問は笑って水に流せる程度のものだった。私にとってのそれはそんな生優しいものではなかった。そういうことだわ。
うん。あんたの生い立ちは知らねえが苦労があったみたいだな。
なりごまごときのあんたに同情されるとは私も焼きが回ったもんね。
Isn't that what the visual novel is supposed to somewhat teach you? How to well, can't really change people's minds about how sympathy works. So, but, they can't force me to sympathize with fictional characters, because it's fiction, right? Barncastle, sipping the black tea that Genji had brought her, gazed up at the ceiling with a faraway look. Battler may not have known her history, but even he was able to understand a bit of how she felt.
今のあんたは誰かの拷問に苛まれているのか。
まさか私は自由人よ。誰の束縛も受けない。
ならよかったじゃねえか。少なくとも昔とは違う。
そうね。昔に比べたらだいぶマシだよ。退屈から逃げおおせるための長い長い終わりのない旅だけれど。
Endless boredom.
ならこの出会いは少なくともお前にとってはいいもののはずだ。
そうね。敗北の味も多少は退屈から私を遠ざけてくれるわ。
No, no. Battler shook his head and laughed.
俺たちはフェアなゲームを戦って楽しんだ友人同士だぜ。
だから
もしお前の日々が退屈から逃げ回るためだけのものだというなら、たまには俺たちのところに寄るといい。俺たちは友人を歓迎する。そして友人を退屈から逃すためにいろいろなもてなしやねぎらいをするだろう。
You make it sound like you're her therapist yeah, you sound like some type of therapist to like treat boredom.
このダイベルンカステルを一夜とて退屈から逃すもてなしを
I mean,
あんたらができると。
then again, like you're trying to treat boredom to through Barncastle, who's 1,000 years old. So that type of boredom is different comparing to like an average human being who's just, bored in general.
ああ。それが友人ってもんだ。今夜のゲームでは俺たちが勝った。だから次に来るときは攻守を逆にしよう。今度は俺たちのゲームであんたをもてなす。もちろんあっさりと勝ちを譲るつもりはないぜ。とことんひねった極悪な推理ゲームで挑戦してやるぜ。一夜で解かせるつもりなんかねえ。それこそ数ヶ月は頭をひねって滞在する羽目になるくらいのを用意してやるぜ。
この大ベルンカステルを友人としてもてなすと。
Why not?
ああ、そうだ。
あんたたちに付き合ってるとせっかくの梅干し紅茶もなんだかベタベタに甘くなってくるわ。
That's because nature is healing. I don't fucking know.
やってらんない。
ベアトに聞いたぜ。梅干し紅茶とやらが好物なんだってな。金箔まぶした最高級梅干しを紅茶に放り込んでやるから、それを楽しみにしてまた来いってんだ。
Damn, bro, gold leaf? That's crazy.
もし本気でそう思ってるならもう少しはマシな紅茶を用意することね。
Wasn't there like some sort of restaurant that usually just topples your food with like gold leaf or some shit? Gold leaf. Food with gold leaf. Oh, yeah. I've seen that quite a lot. I was doing a Google search on that. Forgot. What? Wasn't there? I could have sworn there was like a dude that does the who does like the pinch of salt meme or some shit. Or was I thinking of someone else? But I could have sworn like Salt Bay's restaurant. I think that's what I think that's it. I've seen like steak covered in like so much gold leaf to where it's like I don't even know, man. Like I love to eat meat, but it's like I don't know if gold leaf is even a like thing that is edible enough to, you know. I never tried gold leaf before. Is gold leaf edible? Edible gold leaf is absolutely safe to consume. The fuck? I mean, it says on Google is that it says it's edible. Oh, okay, it is. So it's just like, so basically gold leaf is like, you know, some sort of like a edible decoration to make your food, you know, look like it's, you know, luxurious in a way. But man, the prices though, fuck, dude. Imagine eating like truffle toast at some like as an appetizer at like some high-end restaurant, and then it's like covered in gold leaf. So I'm like, damn, bro.
こんなまずい紅茶じゃ二度と来てやろうという気にはならないわ。
やれやれ。普段はよっぽどお上品な紅茶を飲んでやがるらしいぜ。むしろ今度その紅茶が飲めるところに招待しやがれ。
あんたは？私は？
Invite? What? What's the problem?
フェアだろ。俺たちももてなす。 だからお前も俺たちをもてなせ。
Yeah. He invited you over a party, so why couldn't you do the same thing?
そうね、フェアだわ。
Like, come on, Burncastle. Don't you know about the one TikTok meme where it's like the one dude doing like the trade offer thing?
だからゲームもフェアに行こう。攻守を交代してまたゲームをしようぜ。その機会を楽しみにしている。今回は俺たちの勝ちだったが、次はわからねえさ。
そこまでおごれれば大したものだわ。でもね、あんたは一つ勘違いをしているわ。
何をだよ。
私のゲームはまだ終わっちゃいないわ。最後に勝つのはどちらかしらね。
What do you mean your game isn't over yet? I thought we were already done solving your shit. After taking one more sip of her black tea, Burncastle set her cup on the table, wearing a thin smile.
ここの紅茶は甘すぎて飲めたもんじゃないわ。源氏、ありがとう。下げてちょうだい。
かしこまりました。
Burncastle asked for her tea to be taken away from after taking only 2 sips. Only 2 sips? What? Well, that's very unfortunate to not finish your tea, but okay. Battler smiled, realizing that this was just Burn's way of being shy. Oh, you know she's Burn. Burncastle. Bernie. Fucking hell. I can feel the burn by Burncastle. Battler. Why are you smiling with such a foolish, optimistic face? If you really think this final game will be nothing but a happy epilogue, then I'll have to invite you all to a proper game for bringing this tale to a close. Battler, you forget too easily. Don't you remember in whose hands lie the key to this final game? Ah, man. 58 minutes in of this recording. Let's see. What have I learned from here? Angie learned the lesson of this whole like she got to one point of the she was so close to reaching the truth, but at the same time, you know, the one thing that she failed on is like is what's the word? She was being a cynic when it comes to like trying to find the truth at hand. Cynical. That's what she is. But that just marks like part of Angie's personality to where so anyway, next part it will be continuing. Well, it is I paused around. I'm assuming it's Angie this time. So with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.